Your first alert weather with meteorologist Jeff Desnoyers.
Time now is 6:17 on your Sunday morning. Jeff, it was lovely out there yesterday. What's today looking like?
I think you just got to be a little bit more weather aware in the afternoon. But otherwise, Sean, kind of a repeat performance of yesterday in terms of temperature and humidity. But the storm chance in the afternoon will be a little higher for today than it was yesterday. Waking up this morning in Decatur, though, oh, nice. Look at that. Look at the ripples on the water. It's so tranquil outside. It's gorgeous. And I love the forecast for the morning and early afternoon. 60s will become 80s quickly. Another chance today where a few locations will probably nudge 90 in the afternoon, even though waking up in the 50s seems like it's so far away, but it won't take long for that sunshine to warm things up. And your high temperature will all hinge on how much cloud cover builds for your area in the afternoon and where those storms fire up. If you have some storms that develop after 3 o'clock, you'll have a harder time hitting 90. If you miss out on the storms, especially for areas west, you have a much better chance to hit 90. And that will be the case for Monday and Tuesday as well. Upper 80s, but if you miss out on an isolated thunderstorm both days, you have a chance to hit 90 again, and it's humid. A little drop in temperature, though, as we go into the end of the week. Friday, it will be low humidity, refreshing and nice before we bump the temperatures back up for next weekend. Overall trend is to keep us at or slightly below average for the next 7 days. Visibility yesterday was a tough one, especially for areas like in Meridianville and Hazel Green and Harvest. This morning, not quite as much fog, but starting to become more of an issue for areas in Northwest. Like if you're driving in Zip City this morning or Muscle Shoals, a little foggy out there, it'll burn off very fast. Lots of rain. Seems like every time I show like an extended view of the radar, areas in the Carolinas and the coastal locations have rain at some point, right? And a few little showers working back into areas of Atlanta and northern Georgia. But our main threat for rain comes later today. You'll notice if you're watching the radar this afternoon that your rain will come generally from the northeast and move into the area, not from the west, which is a little different. That's why areas east of 65 favor the potential for storms later today. And of course, if you're trying to get that tea time in, lightning becomes a problem, and we want to make sure you stay safe. Keep in mind this afternoon, temperatures warming up, those thunderstorms become more numerous, and if you have lightning within 10, 15 miles of where you're playing golf, pack it in. The golf course will usually make you do that anyway. So hour by hour, got to keep an eye out this afternoon. Around 1, 2 o'clock, there'll be a few little pop-up showers and storms, but not really the main player. That comes after 3, 4 o'clock, and you'll start to see the radar expand with coverage. And this rainfall is all heavy at times, and some gusty winds and some dangerous lightning. Might even get a little small hail out of this too. Temperatures, again, all dependent on where the storms fire up. If you cool your air with the rain, you won't hit 90. If you can hold off on the storms, you have a chance to hit 90. Notice by 6:50, 7 p.m., they're mainly east of 65. Could threaten the soccer game tonight at Joe Davis Stadium. Unfortunately, by 9 o'clock, most of the storms are out of here. And then on Monday, not as much coverage in the afternoon of showers and storms, but some isolated stuff developing with the daytime heating. Temperatures near 90 degrees. So your rain on the roof, yep, got to keep an eye out for some storms Monday, Tuesday. Kept it dry now for Wednesday, and then we'll have to track a few more storms Thursday before we have a delightful Friday, and we'll keep the forecast updated for next weekend as well.